Alright, so we left off last time. You guys were in a combat situation, having a Neogi vessel closing in on you guys. Let's go ahead and switch back over here and get a view on what's going on. So, there's been some talk about what you guys want to do, but before we do that, let's go ahead and roll some initiative. Get the turn tracker up. And let me go ahead and remove the stuff that doesn't need to be on here right now. Alright, so, the initiative for your ship, I guess the helmsman should roll it, so that'll be Lafdul. Go ahead and click on the token. I'm sorry?
Yep, I've got it.
Okay.
What am I rolling? 1d10 or?
1d10 plus 14.
Ooh.
Oh,
Does that work?
What's the 14 for?
Plus 12 for being a gargantuan-sized object, and then plus 2 for your maneuverability class. So, better maneuverability class, slightly better initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Did you click on the token?
I guess not, because it's not in the...
No, it didn't. Why didn't it do that?
Did you click on the token?
I've clicked on the token.
You didn't click the player initiative button to roll.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just rolled.
How do I?
It's the pound player in it, but I'll just put that in there.
Yeah, they go before us.
Okay.
So for future reference, I'm going to type it out on Discord.
Well, I mean, if you hit the pound sign, it should come up with a list of available ones.
Yeah.
Does it?
Pound.
Pound sign. I think you might mean a hash symbol.
Hashtag pound symbol.
Yeah, hash.
Yeah.
Hash.
For us Brits, a pound sign is the symbol for our money, which is a different symbol.
That's fair.
I'm not saying it's a nitpick,
Why don't you guys just use English, man?
We do.
Why don't you use American?
Okay.
You know what's funny about this is that I can only see 2 of these.
There's 3. Yeah.
I can't see. Well, I can barely click on the 3rd one.
You can use the arrow keys to navigate.
Oh yeah, player initiative.
Yeah, and then if you go into the collection tab, or not tab, thingy grouping on the side, you should see the macros, all the available macros to you, and there's a box that says in bar. And if you check one of those, it'll put it down below your all of the player portraits. And then you can just click the token, click the button, and a pop-up will come up with the modifier that you use.
Oh.
And you can use this for spell casting, anything that you would do that doesn't have a like, you know, your weapon attacks and your character sheet have that, but you could use this for spell casting, you can use this for drinking a potion, using a wand, using any of your magic items, doing something else that doesn't have an actual, you know, action tied to it. And as long as you click the token first, it'll automatically get put into the turn order. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
What are we going to do about the individual people doing stuff?
That will basically happen on the ship's turn.
Okay.
So if there's something that you want to do, you can try that. You can do that now. If you guys want to discuss what you want to do, that's fine too. Keep in mind that there is still a signal coming in from the ship.
Yeah. Okay, well, Braxon's going to read the signal then.
Yeah, I'll give him my spyglass to read, and then I'm gonna get the slaves ready and get them in like whoever's not busy helping the ship run to get a bows and and arrows to shoot at them when we get into range for that sort of combat.
Not sure that you have that many ranged weapons available, but
As many as we can.
so Braxon, you watch the signal and you read off that they are signaling to you, come to starboard and prepare for docking and delivering.
Yeah. So Braxton signals back, turning about, preparing to transfer cargo.
Okay.
It's which side is starboard, by the way?
Right.
I meant
So-
No, top side is
on
it?
their ship. Which side would be starboard?
Top.
Well, he's telling you to come to starboard, i.e., telling your ship to turn to starboard.
Would starboard for them be this way, or wait, starboard for us?
Yeah, starboard and port are always in relation to the ship itself.
So
if
our
someone,
starboard.
Yeah, if someone tells you to come to starboard, they mean your right, always. If they tell you to go to port, they always mean to go to your left.
So
That's one of the
this would
reasons why
be-
they have that.
So this would be our starboard.
No, that's
So,
port.
Yep.
No, that's
Oh.
our port side.
Don't
Okay.
we need to turn to port
So,
though to turn round
We need
towards
to go like up there. Basically, that's what they're asking us to go on that side of them, I assume. Because that
No.
would be
No, Braxton would understand exactly what they mean. They're telling you to turn your ship to your starboard.
it? Yeah.
Which we're
So
already doing, right?
no, we're not. They're telling us to turn this way, and we're intending to turn this way.
Oh, bugger.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So Braxton says they're telling us to turn to starboard and prepare to dock. But I've just told them we're coming about and preparing to dock. So I'm hoping they won't notice that we're launching an attack run for a couple of moments.
Okay.
Braxton then says we need to prepare everyone to repel borders.
yeah,
General
General
bloody-
quarters.
Yep.
Yeah. If we've got any pole arms, I've never seen an Umberhawk, but I hear they got weird eyes that confuse people. It could be that several people with pole arms might be able to push one overboard.
I think we only have the one halberd.
Well,
Rumpus
Rumpus has a boarding pike.
All right, so go ahead and move. Remember that with your current maneuverability class on your ship, you have to move forward 1 in order to make any turn at all.
So we have to move this way, and then we can turn looking this way.
Yep.
Didn't they? Don't they move forward first, or are they holding?
I already moved
position?
them. I already moved them.
Okay.
So I would say that the helmsman, you can go ahead and move it. So that would be you, Lafdul.
Laftel?
I was on mute.
Move us to here.
I am not entirely sure how to move this. I can try.
You click
Oops.
you click the mouse thing. Click
Yeah,
the-
just-
Can someone else do it? A quick notice.
I'll
got
move
it.
you.
I got it. That.
And then we want to turn to face in this direction.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. The barrel darter is drifting along with you. It's going in the same direction
For now.
for now. Okay. Anything else you guys want to do?
I'll ask Leva if she be willing to try to get the pommel off the deck.
I'd be willing to try, but what can I help?
Is the ship signaling again, by the way?
It's signal this is all one round, so it's
Yeah.
Okay.
it'll be next round before you get a new message.
Braxon says, if we're going to get Lever to try to take off the ship, we need to send a weapon crew with her.
Yeah, that's a given.
Mhm.
Well,
So
it's-
would you be willing to try that?
Yep, I do want to do something else first before I even go to the ship, and that is I have a scroll here, and that's called, let me see, Dancing Blade, and that's can I use Dancing Blade and assign a blade to, let's say, Braxon?
did you read the description of it?
Yes, this spell allows the whatever to animate any non-magical sword, causing it to spring in the air of its own volition, hover and fight for the one designated by the caster.
Yeah, but what's the duration on it?
1 round per level.
So the question is,
You'll want to wait.
yeah, I mean, you're still a number of rounds away from your target, so you might only
Yeah,
get like 2 rounds or something out of that.
That'd be good for when we get latched on, and you can bring the wasp right in next to it, and then latch onto it as well, and use that spell as your attacks and such. That'd be good.
We could try that. Yeah, okay. I go and get the pommel ready. Would anybody
Yeah.
come with me and help me and man the weapons? How many
Oh.
do we need?
You need
Yeah, you
4
need
for the
4.
weapons.
Or for the one weapon, and any PCs who want to go with her.
Well, I was planning to man one of the catapults here on the ship with crew.
Right. How about this? I go and get the pommel ready. And this will take a certain time, and you have that time to sort it out who will come and who will stay. And I walk away to the pommel.
Right. Do you want me to stay here interpreting the signals, or go with Lever? Braxon
No,
says
we need you.
to Higgimus.
Well, what are you planning to do, Leva?
Oh, she already said.
She just said.
Well, once she gets the pommel off, what is?
Yeah, I want to know what she plans to do once he gets the pommel off.
My suggestion would be to allow us to get boarded, or not boarded, but to ram and board the Nyogi ship, and meanwhile have her and their ship shoot, and then bring their once we're already engaged with them, bring their ship in and come at them from a different.
angle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have Yeldan go with her since he's really good with ranged combat.
Would you be willing to do that for us, Yeldan?
Yeah, I can do that. That's no biggie.
Okay.
Do you want
And
Runthus to
then-
go, or do you want Runthus to stay on the?
I think we need Runthus with our weapons to make the best use of them.
Well, he's only going to be effective for 1 anyway, right? Well,
Mm.
Then
if
Okay.
I would like him to go with them, so they could have another heavy hitter with them.
Yeah.
I see what you're thinking. Yeah, and then that means we only have to send three crew, including Red, that's over, right?
Plus you.
Well, plus me, yeah. So that's 4
Yeah.
people total, but 1 less normal person.
If Lever can keep the pommel out of combat, then that means that Runthus will be able to spend more time firing at their ship.
I like that idea. Yeah. Well,
If we grapple them, Runthus can try to do targeted hits and take out their weapons, and basically pummel their ship into oblivion.
that's a
Alright.
very good idea.
So
And if things go badly for us, they can always escape.
and just be I guess just look to see how things are going when you're doing things. If you feel that you can get aboard, go ahead. If you feel you need to stay out and shoot, that's fine too.
If you feel like we're gonna lose and you need to run, You can do that, I imagine. Depending on how badly it goes.
All right.
But I'm optimistic.
Just keep ramming ships into them. We got 3.
Alt,
Mhm.
a question about being helmsman or not that I think we haven't really talked about. That is, would it be possible for Leva to actually be the helmsman for the Wasp and fly it around, then jump off the helm and go and for example, set off a scroll or something and go back to being at the helm?
Yes, but if you get off for a significant period of time, multiple rounds, then you're looking at needing to warm up the helm again.
Multiple rounds being
I mean, a while.
More than how many?
I don't know. I mean, it hasn't really come up before, so I will need to think about it. I mean, you can use scrolls while on the helm, but that would only be, functional within the helm room.
Well, let's say take something like the Dancing Blade. Could I cast the Dancing Blade and attach a blade to Yeldan? And while I'm still at the helm?
If he's in
if
he's in the helm room with you.
You can call from the head to the helm room and get the spell, and then he can run out and do combat.
Okay. When Leva walks away, she also turns around to Yeldan and says, "Hey, Yeldan, if you come, could you bring back? Could you bring a spare sword or something? Something you can use."
Let's see. I happen to have this magical harp. Well, it has to be non-magical, right? So that won't work.
We have plenty of long swords and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of long swords.
And it cannot be a sword in the possession of another.
Sure. I'll just grab. If nobody objects, I'll just grab that glowing longsword for this combat.
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest.
That sounds fun.
Offer up the non-magical one to Leva.
All right, let's get going.
Non-magic.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative. If you've made the button down below, you can just click the token, click the button, and then put in the 14 again.
Yes. PM over the chat box. Can't type. Oh, I might have typed that in wrong. Wait, did that work?
Yeah, it said you rolled initiative.
So we go before them. That would be 15.
No, I don't think I did write that wrong because I put the modifier in as a.
Right. No, you just put in the number 14. But that's going to be a 15 anyway, since it did actually roll.
Yeah.
So we go first.
Okay. You can choose to delay your turn until after they go if you want. It's one of the advantages
so we
of
can
being
see
first.
so we can see what the signal is, right? Because they're gonna signal us again.
Yeah, they're signaling again. And they are signaling. But it's the exact same thing. Instructions: turn to starboard. We'll come alongside to take delivery.
Right. So Braxon says they're telling us to turn the other way. So I'm gonna play dumb again and say, yes, we are turning to come and dock with you.
Like you can't understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
He's misunderstanding.
Okay, so.
All right. Well, do you guys want to go first, or do you want to
and face this way?
Do you want to go first, or do you want to wait until they move?
I suggest we go after them.
I'm fine with after.
Yeah, let's go after them so we can see what they do.
Okay. They move forward there.
That wasn't a...
That wasn't a mystery.
I will try.
Give me a second. Somebody's trying to get my attention. I'll be right back.
I will try and move. Hang on. No. Oh, that works.
Yeah.
Right, how do you turn... How do you select that thing?
You
Right.
have to be on the selected tool, and it'll turn into like a cross when you can select it and turn it and click hold.
Select. What?
You see the little post coming out the picture.
Oh, yeah. It turns into a cross.
Click on the end of that, and you see how it's in the middle of the hexes on the line. You need to move it onto the next line. So don't move that to the middle of a hex. Move that to the line.
Like that?
Yep.
All right. Goodbye, Barrel Darcy.
Okay.
Oh, if we won't lose it, we can pick it up again later.
How far are we with the wasp?
You don't really know how long it'll take until it is warmed up. So you've been on the helm, but you're getting attuned to it. Okay.
So it was more than a one.
Think of this lever.
I have no idea what that's supposed
It's a steam engine.
Meaning-
warming up.
That's the noise a car makes when when it doesn't start.
Okay.
Never mind.
All right, go ahead and roll initiative again.
Sorry, I was typing in PM. Did that work? Oh god.
So Braxon turns to Higgimus and says, "We need to tell the crew stuff."
Yeah, we've already prepared for them
General.
to get on the. They have general quarters, and they've already lined up with all the. There's crews on each of the weapons.
Here's a question.
Okay.
Is the ballista on the wasp locked?
No,
Bra-
it's on a turret.
Oh, no, I know it's on a turret, but is it blocked by rigging and things like that because it's on the other ship?
It's blocked by the wings. Because the wings are folded up.
Okay.
Braxton goes and finds some of the crews that aren't on the weapons. He says, "I need some volunteers. I want you to sit on the deck in the middle in the open where you're nice and visible, and sit with your hands behind your back so it looks like you're tied up. We're hoping to make them think that this is still a slave ship. They haven't twigged the fact that we've liberated this ship yet. So make yourself look unhappy."
I thought the idea was to open fire on them when they get into range.
Yeah, well,
but
as soon
they're
as we
not in
open,
range. They're not in
as-
range yet.
as soon as we
no.
open fire, you can get up and prepare to repel boarders again. But for now, if they have telescopes, we want to look like a slave ship.
Okay.
We got anyone with a whip or anything?
Did it pick up a whip?
Probably not, unless one of you has a whip somewhere in your inventory.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right. We'll just get someone to walk up and down looking like an overseer or something.
Okay. So, movement is at the same time.
So what do? They move forward. Last time we move forward one, and we can open fire with the ballista. 6 hexes is
Okay.
the range, right?
No, don't move forward.
You said me forward.
Don't
we want to
move
move forward.
No,
We
you
want to move
don't.
forward.
No, the reason why is because if you move forward, that means that we may not be able to ram them because when they go in twos, meaning that on their third turn they'll get there. But if we don't move forward, we can ram them when they're in this spot.
We're gonna be opening fire on them.
We can fire on them next turn.
We're not going to get multiple shots off, so...
Yeah, we're not gonna get more than one round of shot off.
But the idea is that if we move forward, they have a chance to grapple us before we can ram them.
No, that's not
yes.
the case. If we don't move forward, that'd be the case because they move 2. So 1, 2.
Got to make a
we move
decision.
forward 1.
No,
No,
it's
don't move.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and they can't grapple us.
They can also move at 1. They don't have to move at 2.
Yeah, let's I like Ockar's idea there. Let's hold here for 1 round.
Yeah, fine. I'm fine with whatever, you know.
Okay, so you're gonna hold where you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the barrel dart still drifting?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And
Is Braxon looking at them for signals?
they did not signal this time.
Braxon's going to signal them.
The same thing
It's-
that you've been signaling before?
No, he's going to signal preparing cargo for transport.
Okay.
Please-
So
Please have payment ready.
you're holding, and they are not. They're not responding. And you see them fire their ballista.
Wait, that ballista has longer range?
I might have a light blister. Is light blister long range or is it heavy?
I have set all items to have the same range.
So wait,
We can shoot them the same day you can shoot us.
Yep. And hope that it hits as it moving. It doesn't quite reach you this turn.
Oh, so you can dodge out of it.
You can certainly try.
How much would that compromise our shots?
So again, I mean, you can fire to the limit of your range, and it'll continue moving beyond that.
Okay.
This just is this is kind of similar to making a long range shot with a bow. It's harder to hit, and yeah, you have a chance to move out of the way.
I'd say we fire 4 weapons at them to see what they do.
Yeah, I mean, they've fired
They're
at us.
going to have to come to us, and we just round them when they come with an army. Well, ideally, but
They're gonna
They-
dodge though.
yeah, I know.
The thing is, and in order to, the thing is, we might get hit, but we could move into the hex with the ballista bolt.
At the moment, we outgun them.
Because they only,
Yeah.
well, they only fired 1 ballista. We don't know if they have more than that or not.
And
They
they
could
might
have
have...
catapults, which are shorter range.
Oh, if Lafdul moves the ship forward a hex, does that increase his chance of dodging out the way of the weapon?
Well, you have to move forward 1 hex in order to turn, because of your
Yeah.
maneuverability class.
Can he dodge it without actually turning a hex?
No, I've got to move forward.
Yeah.
No, I mean, once the missile enters the hex that you're in, it makes an attack roll.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's still, I think there's still a penalty to hit us because they fired it longer than its range. So there's less of a chance it'll hit us still, I think.
I don't think we should move.
Well, we could
Yeah, we might
could
get
fire
hit,
then.
Was this like a warning shot? Would anyone recognize rather than an actual aimed shot at us?
That's
Because there's usually like a warning shot for
it's a
could be.
Neogi.
It could be. You don't know.
could
We
Lafdul
don't-
make. Oh,
Lafdul is not experienced enough with wild space to know.
all right.
Yeah, no.
All right, go ahead and roll
Uh,
initiative.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Is Leva sitting on the helm?
Yes, Leva's been sitting on the helm for 2 rounds now.
Okay, can I call the people who are going to be with the wasps? I'm going to propose to them that I haste them.
I don't think Runtus would be a fan of that.
Haste won't help much in actual combat. I mean,
No?
well, I mean, it'll help
It's-
it'll help in combat. It won't help in that much in
Space combat.
space combat. Let me double
Uh-huh.
check though. Give me a second.
Oh,
I-
so Runtus is the gift. They have shorter lifespans.
It's 1 year. He's not.
Yeah, but it's
he's
like-
not gonna.
Do you want to lose 1 year of your life or die?
Yeah.
Potentially.
It's true. Okay, I won't argue with that.
And you really, I mean, to a certain extent, this is your spell. If you feel that it's worth it casting, cast it. They can take it up with you afterwards.
I think what I'm going to do is scream my lungs out and say, "Anybody who wants to be wasted, come to the Wasp Helm's room."
Pasted.
I am not seeing anything specific there. Let me double check somewhere
How long does
else.
that last?
3
Yeah, the
rounds plus 1
duration.
round a level.
What level's it cast at?
It's a scroll, so
Right.
Just a moment,
Yeah.
I can tell
Scrolls
you.
are cast at a
8th,
specific level.
no, 10th level.
so
You've also got a spell failure chance, so
thankfully her wild magic doesn't affect the scroll. Right?
I don't know.
Is that how it works? I don't
Let's
know.
see.
I could be wrong. Which I have to roll on my what level.
if he's
be?
having to check it up now.
Actually, it's 1 creature per level. That would mean that, what is it, 10 creatures? Or
Yep.
is it 5 creatures?
It's 10 because it's per level.
Okay. So I also scream, "It's a maximum of 10 people!"
So yeah, so no, again, this is the kind of thing where you don't have time for this kind of planning. If you decide that you want to cast a spell, you decide who you cast it on, and you cast it. And
can
yeah,
I-
it will actually speed up rate of fire on weapons. I've confirmed it.
Oh.
But it won't affect ship movement, anything else. Otherwise, once in melee combat, then it'll have an effect. But the only thing it affects is on this scale is rate of fire for ship weapons.
Yeah. That's quite interesting.
All right. Well, the enemy gets to go first.
Does that mean the ballista bolt moves?
No, that moves after everyone else.
Okay.
Obviously, if you enter a hex that it is in, then it still counts. They are actually holding still.
Oh, so that means that they're at 0 now.
Yep.
Wait, that means they were able to stop from 2 to 0.
That's an element of maneuverability class.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So you guys, what are you gonna do? You're gonna stay stopped?
Fire
Well,
at them.
never will cast haste. She's decided.
Okay. Who are you casting
Well,
on?
People got to be there. They got to decide to be there.
Yeah, Yeldan's already in the room.
Braxon's-
So,
So go on.
I mean, you
No,
can
that was-
definitely get the people who are gonna be on the Wasp.
okay. That's good
That's
enough for
4
me.
people. And yourself, yeah.
I can't see outside, so I can't actually point my finger and say, let's say, Braxon will be affected. But if I could, then I would certainly include Braxon.
Does she have the sight of the ship?
She does have the sight of the ship. That is one of the first things that you get. But the question is whether that's in the area of effect or not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because
With the
it's-
area
it's-
of
it's-
effect of the spell.
It's a number of people within the area of effect.
It's 60 yards.
No, that's the
You
range.
said, yes. It's the
40-foot
area of
cube.
affected for, yes, exactly. So you're saying that the weapons will be affected.
I'm saying that the people on the Wasp right now would be affected if you cast this, and no one outside of the Wasp.
Okay. That's, for me at least, for the moment, it's good enough.
Okay.
So that's 5 people.
So,
I'll add one to my
did you,
well,
you-
actually,
did you send Runthus to the Wasp?
Yes.
All right.
Poor Rumpus.
Yeah. Poor old Runthus.
Aw.
It's only 1 year.
Yeah, but they only live like, what, 60 years?
I think my max is 70, maybe.
And they start killing themselves off at like 40.
Once they reach old age.
That is old age, isn't it?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeldan, you are aged by 1 year. Go ahead and keep track of
Hasted years separately,
yeah.
because hasted years don't count towards your aging categories. Yeah.
It doesn't count towards the mental ones. It counts towards the physical ones. And unlike the touch of, say, a ghost, it can't be reversed by some spells that can reverse magical aging.
Can a wish remove it?
Yes.
Yeah, I wish can do just about anything.
And
I was
potion
just curious.
and elixir of youth, which just reduces, takes off years of your life, kind of thing. Just reduces your age period. That works. And there might be other spells that can just flat out reduce your age too. But so are you guys gonna hold steady, or are you gonna move?
I would move at
I'm
this,
guessing
like,
the pommel isn't able to take off yet, right?
Nope.
Okay. All right, what do you guys think? You think we should move forward, take our licks, and shoot?
That's what I'm thinking.
We're going to get hit anyway. We'll attack, potentially hit.
Yeah, Braxon says I'm going to have another go at confusing them with the signal.
It's not gonna. If we're gonna move forward and shoot, then there's no point in doing that.
Yeah, but until we shoot, it might do something.
All right, so you guys want to move forward one and then shoot?
Mm-hmm.
Are we
Okay.
moving forward?
Yeah, let's move forward one, shoot. It seems like
Yeah,
people are-
girls, nothing. Lafdul gets into Spelljammer shock.
I don't think
Meanwhile-
it's that easy.
Meanwhile, Braxon's signaling ceasefire, ceasefire. We are preparing to unload cargo.
We've just gone into the volley of fire.
A shot.
All right,
Yeah,
you move forward and try to dodge the ballista shot, but your ship is just not maneuverable enough.
It's a big target.
Yeah, it is a big target, and it is not exactly a.
It's not happy with the shot
maneuverable.
either.
All right, so you take your ship takes 2 whole points of damage. And I will get this out of here.
And we fire 2 shots because I think we have to open.
Before we fire the shots, Higgimus will do an inspiring speech. People, we aim those guns true, people. These are the purchasers of slaves. They want to put us back into the chains and that sort of thing. Shoot true.
All right,
Guess
go
I'll
ahead.
try to do a leadership check.
Go ahead and do so.
Can't remember what you want on a leadership check.
I pass.
Low, I think.
All right, so you guys get a +1 bonus to your attack rolls.
Okay.
All right.
Lafdul doesn't. He feels inspired somehow.
All right, so you are going to be attacking with. Do you want to attack with your catapults as well?
Are we in range?
Actually, well, no.
The catapults I want out still, but the ballistas are in range.
Yeah, but I mean, you can still fire them if you wanted, but keep in mind that they are the ones loaded with your magical shot.
Yeah.
Can we take out the magical shot and put in non-magical shot and fire them?
Not in the time. I don't think.
I say we
enough
keep
time.
them. We
I'll
keep
ask-
them armed.
So if you wanted to swap out the shot, then it will be at least a round. If you want to spend the round doing that, you can.
Because if I recall correctly, how long it takes.
Oh,
James,
He's
got some-
echoing.
James, you're getting some feedback from your side.
He's muted himself.
Okay.
Well, are we going to move forward a hex next round?
We're gonna. I see. I
don't
would
see
cast
why we
my
wouldn't.
vote into moving forward.
Yeah, so would I. In which case, we can leave the shot in.
Yeah.
But if we're
we leave the
planning
shot
on-
in.
If we're planning on staying here, then we should change the shot.
We're not in range, and I think they might know that.
Yeah, I think we would plan on moving.
They're
forward.
familiar with our ship.
Real quick, Ald, can I take a look at their ship with the spyglass?
And what are you looking for? I mean, yeah, you can.
What's it made of?
It's hard to say. I mean, there's definitely wood there, but there's also quite a bit of glinting material.
Material?
Can
Like
he-
more often not, we would hit the glinting material or the wooden material.
There's a lot of glinting material.
A lot of glinting material. Higgimus would actually say take down that one shot that says warp wood.
Well, keep in mind that virtually everything that even if there's exterior metal, that's usually overlaid on top of wood, and decks are wood and stuff like that.
Would that affect it? I mean, if it hits like a metal bit, would it affect the decks beneath it?
You don't know. You haven't used it before.
Oh, okay. No. Okay. Well, hell, we only live once.
Can you
We'll
see
keep
how
it
many
on.
weapons?
Yeah.
You only live once, says the hippopotamus man who's living twice.
Yeah, I thought that. There's like several of the elves that will come back to life.
All right, so
Anyways,
you're gonna attack with just the ballistas this turn. This round.
Yes, I believe so.
Can Higgimus see how many weapons they have? Since
Um,
he's looking.
So Higgimus, you see what appears to be a weapon port underneath the bow. That's all you can see right now. You don't actually see exposed exterior decks like you've got on this ship. You do not see anyone, moving about on a deck kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Okay. So,
Let's fire.
who do you want to have two different people make the attack rolls, or do you just want to?
Yeah, let's have two different people make the attack rolls.
Okay. Is James, you around?
James was on one of the catapults. He said specifically.
I'm back.
If you want to make an attack roll, it's fine if he's not. I'm not gonna.
I'm here.
All right. So so go ahead and make an attack roll.
With one catapults.
Nah, you just moved over to one of the ballista temporarily,
Okay.
just so you got something to do, kind of thing. Okay, and someone else attacking with the other ballista.
I'm not on the ship. So Braxton.
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh, God.
Give me something. I can't plug again.
Roll 20 doesn't like me, does it?
No, it
No.
really doesn't.
Apparently not.
Oh, this is beautiful. All right, yeah, one of your catapults is disabled. Let me see.
Catapult?
Ballista.
No, yeah, ballista. Sorry, yeah. It's disabled. It's not destroyed. You could probably repair it, but it would take time to do so. Unfortunately, that does spoil the shot. So only one of them gets off. Let's see, with that 8, let's see if that is going to hit. You've got medium ballista. That is going to be...
Find out in the next episode.
Nope, that is a miss.
Yeah. If this was Dragon Ball Z, maybe.
Alright.
Or I should say Dragon Ball Super now.
Hmm.
So that is going to be going this way, and
Oh,
it is there.
Jesus.
Okay. Probably won't need to do much about that because that'll move off the map pretty quick.
Yep.
All right. Unfortunately, that does mean that one of your ballistas is disabled, so
Okay.
that's not going to be able to attack. And you've got a reload time of 3.
Okay.
So,
Where catapults have a reload time of 2.
well, it depends on the catapult.
Oh, the ones I remember you saying the ones we have a reload time.
Okay, I just didn't look. All right, so go ahead and roll initiative. Unless, of course, roll 20 locks up on me. There we go.
Okay. Bad, not bad. It looks like they beat us out.
Yep, they did. All right. They are actually going to be doing something a little bit different.
Oh,
Yeah.
running away, hopefully. Oh,
Okay. Your turn.
Because they outmaneuver us.
What are you guys going to do?
Gonna move forward one at least, I assume.
How did it do that without having to move forward?
It's
more
it
maneuverable.
has a better mobility class than we do.
Yeah, so spending 1 SR, you can turn, but because your ship can only move has to move forward 1 in order to turn, because of your maneuverability class, that's kind of null and void when you have a SR of 1. And you always get a free turn at the end of the round if you want it. Unless, of course, you have a crappy maneuverability class like yours in requiring you to move forward 1.
So if we move forward 1 and then turn.
I know we're moving forward one, but I don't know about turning. Are we turning?
I'm thinking.
Hold on. Are we in the? They're still in the front arc.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is the pommel able to take off this round?
It is. And actually, I should have had
Level roll initiative.
lever roll initiative, but I will just get you on there. You are going to be...
Move back 1 hex in that case.
No,
Right?
no, that's fine.
yeah. Someone on the chat asked if there was a wild surge of the people being hasted.
No, because that's a scroll.
Bro.
Ha ha! That shows him. They were hoping everyone would be turned into ham sandwiches for some reason.
Well, ham sandwiches are good. So I
No,
mean
they're
that's
If
a
I-
perfectly reasonable thing to want to turn into.
If I have a wild surge on something like that, I'm gonna make him pickles. Definitely pickles.
But you don't
Yeah.
get to choose.
Yeah. It'd be
I
pickled
do.
ham sandwiches.
Does Lever have level variation on the helm every round?
I was gonna PM her that. She can generate a wild surge, I think.
Yeah, the problem is that because she's used up all of her spells and been on the
Ah.
helm, it's not going to matter. She has to get on the
It's
helm
only-
with spells remaining, basically. So when you have a full complement of spells and you get on the helm, then yeah, you can start trying to do that.
All right, so we move
And I
forward
don't
one,
think
right?
it matters too much.
We
if I got
have.
on minor helm.
Yeah, you already moved forward 1. So the
You want to turn or no?
you get
Well, they're
the
still in the front arc, right?
yeah, and you get the pommel off as well, but that's not going to affect the other weapons this round.
Oh, so we still won't be able to shoot.
I mean, you can shoot with the catapults if you want.
Okay. Are we within range for the catapults?
Yep.
Yep, 5 hexes.
Let's. Do I need to roll leadership again if I want to do leadership?
It lasts for a certain number of rounds.
I don't have written down how long the rounds it lasts. I'm sorry.
Is it just going to be me and James rolling attack rolls in, and Braxon killing another weapon?
I mean, if you guys want someone else to make the roll.
No. I want Braxton because eventually he's going to roll those 5 20s in a row.
Yeah, but see,
If he
those
rolls
only
5 ones.
those only happen when they're good. When they're bad. You only get 20.
Yeah.
He only gets 20s when it's bad to get a 20.
No. Braxton can stay on the gun. Hawker can stay on the gun.
Okay. Both of you two can then go ahead and roll attack rolls.
Oh, well, Braxon might have hit.
Okay. So that's a good question, though. Which one were you on?
Roll a D2.
Who was on starboard and who was on port?
No, that works.
Braxon was on starboard.
Okay, so you hit with the warp shot.
Nice. That's what I was hoping.
What was the other one?
Cole.
Crush or maybe incinerate ship. We don't know.
It's so much fun when you misidentify things, isn't it? All right. Let me double check exactly what the effects of that are.
Hey, Braxton's still got that old cannonball.
Cannonball
Can
does
you-
not go in a catapult.
Actually, out of curiosity, can you use a cannonball in a catapult?
Technically, yeah.
Yes.
If it's not too heavy. But I will point out that those weren't cannonballs; those were catapult shot that he picked up.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, whatever. He can use it.
All right. First thing is
Ship makes a saving throw. Most likely.
It's got to reach it.
All right.
That's how we could dodge.
So Braxon does hit, and
Good job,
that
Braxon.
is going to be. What does this not have? I need a different thing with the saving throws. There we go.
We need to invest in more magical shot. Clearly.
It's expensive. And we found these ones.
It's a good thing I remembered them.
It's a good thing you kept them on the Wasp.
I like how the description says that it needs to make a saving throw versus fire, not specifying whether it's normal fire or magical fire. I assume it's normal fire. Because it's not actually it's not actually fire, it's not generating fire, it's just the saving throw.
Right.
Okay. You don't actually hear anything, but Higgimus, if you're still looking through with the spyglass.
Yeah.
All right. You
Probably
see the shot shatter on the hull of the ship and splash some liquid around. You can't really tell exactly what the effect is
Yeah. Okay.
from this distance.
Does Braxton still roll damage on it? Oh no.
Nope, because it's a special effect.
Fair.
And I need to
Hopefully
double
that
check
does
something else.
Is that all our magic shot?
No, there's one more.
Yep, you got one more.
One more.
If you guys want to use it.
It puts a poison cloud on the ship, I think. That's what that one does.
Might
Yeah,
as
and
well.
when they can just go to our envelope, well, I suppose we can refresh on the planet.
Yeah, the planet's like right next to us.
Well, if they all die before they get to us, we don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
And oh, wait, never mind. No spells. I
All right.
forgot that.
The other one is going to.
Teeny ship.
That looks like a person with arms and a leg.
Oh, that's the spiky ball ship, isn't it?
That is going to be
No, that's the
this
catapult shot.
way. And I'll get it that way. All right. This one moves
Oh, that's
probably
amazing.
far enough away that it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
This is one of the downsides of changing all the ranges around, is that it really makes it almost impossible to swing around and get hit with shot. I am considering just reversing them so that the heavy stuff goes longer range and the shorter stuff goes short range, because that seems more reasonable to me. But stick with this.
Yeah,
now.
maybe you could do that next fight or see how it plays out
Yeah.
differently.
I should probably just
If
do
we-
some tests and see how it works. All right, well, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Wait, hold on a second.
What do we roll on the pommel?
You are actually rolling Leva.
Because we gotta get the wings out still. Unless that was part of our preparation as she was warming up the house.
That would have been part of preparations.
You have to get it off.
If-
You have to get it off before you can do all that stuff, and you really don't have the crew on there to do
And
so.
to be honest, if Leva's at SR1, there's going to be no advantage anyway.
So Leva,
After
you're rolling with plus 15.
Yeah, I think normally it's plus 10, isn't it?
Did you click on the? Nope. you
No, I
didn't.
didn't. Which one is it? This one.
And then you got to do player initiative.
So it's that one.
I'll just
Yeah,
add it.
well.
I'll just add it in.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Okay.
We are still going first. That's funny.
What can we actually do?
I suggest you back off one space.
You can try turning. Emphasis on trying. You can shoot if you're within range.
We are.
And you can move. You can move forward, stay still, or try to go backwards.
Are we in range for shooting?
Yeah.
Are we still hasted?
Yeah, Yeldan's still hasted.
Oh yeah.
Then
Yeah, if
let's
you
shoot.
Rumpus
Yeah,
is leading
good
the
call.
attack, though.
Yeldan, shoot!
Well, that's a Runtus roll, not my roll.
Yeah, but you can be on the crew, so I'll let you make the attack roll.
So star D20.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're going to shoot
Decidedly
a lot.
average roll.
Yep.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
But-
I would suggest keep moving forward, probably.
But you can miss twice as many times as us.
So
We
can we
freed
shoot
up our-
twice now?
No, you just have faster reload.
Mhm.
Okay.
Let's see. Actually, that should be out here. All right. Okay.
Yeah, we have another 4 ballistas to bring down there as well.
Yeah. Okay, so
They are going to be moving.
Oh, Lava doesn't get to move?
I thought she said that she wasn't moving.
We were shooting.
Well, you could
Yeah.
move too.
And move too, yeah.
Do you want to move?
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Well, it's kind of late now.
I
so
thought huh?
it's too late now.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long does it take for them to reload?
I'm going to
Yeah,
find out when they shoot us.
can we fire our other 4 weapons?
When it's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I meant the pommel's not blocking the sight anymore.
And they are. But yeah, you can. They are firing again. And that is going to be a hit.
Jesus Christ.
They hit you for 3 whole points of damage.
Oof.
Damn, they're a whole lot better than us.
Considering the amount of guns we've got compared to them.
All right, your
Anyway,
turn.
that's...
Yeah. Move
Did you
forward.
take off the damage, Lafdul?
I have not been taking off damage. So
I
I'm not sure
have.
if I...
Okay. Someone has been keeping track. That's what matters.
I suggest we move forward.
We want...
But no
Alright,
turning.
I move the ship forward one.
Okay, so you've got 4 ballistae to fire.
Like,
How
if
many-
you... I can imagine like both Braxon and Ockar can roll 2 each.
Yep.
Because it's not that they have to actually be on the weapon to make
Yeah.
the roll.
Yeah, Higgimus and
I need to do a. Do I need to do a leadership, or is everybody still inspired? Looking?
everyone's still inspired.
Okay, good.
I think it lasts at least 4 rounds.
Do you want me to roll for 2, Higgimus, or do you want to roll for one of the shots?
No. You guys both of you roll.
Okay, I will roll 2. Braxon will roll 2.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Dun, da, da, da.
We know a 10's a miss.
Oh, come on, good rolls.
16.
2 more.
Yeah. You got one more. Okay.
Braxton
I
did
rolled,
an 8 and a 10.
I rolled a 17 and a 16.
Yeah,
Alright,
Braxton
yeah.
needs another one.
All right, so
No,
No, Braxton did 1 8 and 1 10.
Yeah.
I did them together.
Oh.
yeah, it took me a moment. All right, so Ockar, you roll 2d3 and Braxton 1d3.
Oh, so a 10 was a hit. But why was a 10 a miss on mine?
Alt's just having them split it, so they
You-
both
you
get
have
to do something.
You have a
okay.
different weapon on the pommel.
Ah,
3
1 whole
damage.
point of damage.
3 whole points of damage total.
No, but it's
Yes.
still a lot more scarier seeing the sheer amount of shots coming your way compared to how much you're throwing back.
Yeah.
Okay.
and next turn we should have our catapults ready again.
Yeah, and the
And a ballista.
yeah, and 1 ballista. All right, go
So we
ahead
just-
and roll initiative.
So,
So we're
okay.
holding our ground now until they come at
Yep.
us.
Okay. And again.
Actually, you cannot ram from a stop.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is
You have
Oh,
to you
yeah.
have to be moving the round before it.
That means
Oh,
we're
jeez.
gonna have to start moving this round.
You're gonna have to hope they move first if you want to ram. Or you can you delay to make them go first and then you move?
They're going
because
first, I believe.
They're essentially watching us. They know
We
we
might
can
as-
round.
We might as well move forward if we're going to try and ram them.
Yeah, we should move forward.
No, they're
Yeah.
going first, so.
Well, at the moment, we're at the advantage of just outgunning them.
Hmm.
We force them to make the move, which they
Oh god.
clearly are gonna do.
Ram them! Oh, we
Ram
can't
them!
ram them.
The pommel, you can move or stay where you are if you want.
Here's a question.
Move, I assume.
Here's a question.
It's up to them. It's up to Leva what she wants to do.
Oh,
Runtis
sorry.
decrease the does Runtis decrease the amount of time it takes to fire the ballista
No.
by 1 round?
No.
Okay, so it's 2 rounds for our ballista then because of
Yep.
haste. Okay.
So they can't do anything.
Well, they can move.
We can
They can
turn.
circle around.
Yeah, I was thinking we move out 1.
Emphasis on turn. Try.
We can move
So-
out 1 and then possibly get a free turn.
Can we move out like that?
I'm sorry, I didn't see what you were doing.
I'm pointing this way. It looks like our ship is pointed this way. Here's
He
why I'm
wants to move
forwarding
like
it.
this.
Yeah, you can move. You can move there.
And then turn to face this way.
Okay, you're gonna try turning.
Let me see. Would that be like this?
Well, I rolled
need
to
to
see
make
if
a
you
roll, I
can
think.
turn.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Is that the correct way to face?
No, but you did not turn.
So put it back.
So right now the this is your forward direction. So that's the direction that you would want to turn over this way. All right.
So it will be like this.
Can we shoot them
So-
before we ram?
To turn, you'd be facing that way, but you failed to turn.
Okay.
Because our wings are not out.
Yep. And you don't have a full complement of crew.
Okay.
All right. You cannot shoot first because you shoot after movement.
Right.
Okay.
So ram.
We ram them.
You
Can
got
we get everyone with ranged weapons to shoot when we
I'd
enter
say
their
brace
heads?
for impact first.
Yeah, you'd have to. Everyone would brace for impact on our side.
So
Yeah,
we're moving.
That makes
we're
sense
moving.
to brace. Yep, go ahead and ram.
Yeah, we're trying to
That's what people
ram.
do.
That's a D20 for Lafdul, right?
Yep. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Rolls a 1.
11.
This is-
Which is
this
I
is
What is
Side-
your unmodified Thaco?
Oh, my priest or my
Whichever
rogue?
is better. You use
It'll
whichever
be
is
my
better.
rogue. And my priest, actually.
Really?
Um,
Your rogue's higher level.
Yeah, but the priest advances too. Oh god. Unmodified stacking.
Yeah, just look at your. If you can't figure it out, just look at the XP charts. They'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at my XP charts. I'm pretty sure it's my priest.
What level are you?
My priest is level 4. My
And
rogue is 5.
Wait, are you sure it's level 4?
it's
This is weird
18.
to me.
It doesn't matter. 4 or 5, it's 18 both. Alright, so that is going to be a miss.
God.
Fuck. That means
I
they're gonna
thought
grapple us.
chip weapons had their own THAC0. Why is the ram different?
Because this is an action of the pilot.
Yep.
And this is one reason why priests are sometimes favored by certain as pilots for certain things because they have better THAC0.
And why couldn't we shoot the weapons?
Because you fire after movement. So if both of your ships if you miss, then there may be an opportunity to fire afterwards. But you
So
can't
if we
fire
miss a ram-
beforehand.
They're gonna try to grapple us.
They're going to
If
try to
we-
counter ram,
Alright.
and they are
They're
doing
gonna
that
ram with
right
the
now.
grapple.
And that is going to be that is a hit.
Oh, great! Of course it is.
So you take aim at them, but they, being much more maneuverable than you, they manage to pull their ship just to the side, turning slightly and catching you in their grapple. However, now that you're this close, you also notice that in the center of the grapple is a rather pokey bit. So they are going to deal. That is going to be 3.
How bad is the ship's gonna be after this?
We've taken quite a bit of damage.
Not actually. We're not even close to half damage. Never mind.
Aren't we?
Nope.
You take 12 whole points of damage
Now we probably are.
as the their ship rams into you.
Can we fire the
Dude,
weapons?
How much damage do they take, though, is the real question.
They
ramming.
definitely took some damage.
Does that
hard to say
take
how
our
much.
ship? Does that take our ship below half
No.
hull points?
Close,
But
but no.
you do suffer a critical hit because that's an automatic thing of a ram. Your hull is hulled. That's normal. And ship shaken. So I'm gonna need all of you guys on this vessel to make a dexterity check, except for Lafdul. Lafdul, you don't need to.
Just kidding.
Lafdul goes flying out.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, fuck.
Goodbye,
Braxton.
goodbye, Braxton.
Oh wait, no, that's
Braxton.
below my dexterity, so I'm fine.
All right,
I got the
Braxton.
20.
Yeah, you got
I
the
got
20
the
now.
20.
You got the 20 now.
It knows.
Exactly when I said you didn't want it. So you are thrown off your feet. Higgimus, what's
So
your
Higgimus.
So okay, Higgimus, you were thrown off your feet.
Wait, what did
Really?
Higgimus roll?
I thought you had a higher dex than 12.
No, my dex is 10.
They were attempting to brace for impact.
Wait, I don't see Higgimus's roll on the. Oh wait, no, I'm a bit scrolled up. That's why. Why did it do that?
Roll 20 is weird.
Roll 20 definitely doesn't like me.
Okay.
Something feels that way sometimes.
And I just do a flat roll for the rest of the crew.
Hopefully they're not.
Most of
shaken.
the crew's fine, actually.
Thank
Most.
God.
Most
Can
of
we
the crew.
still fire the weapons?
No.
No,
You
we're
cannot fire the catapults. You
Oh.
can fire the one ballista.
Oh, well.
Let's go for it.
D20. I guess it's Ockar because Braxon got throw.
Yeah.
Hang on,
Being rolls.
hang on.
Yep.
Yeah,
Why
it
don't
would
you
be.
make a against a target because it's within a hex
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
But that
Nope.
would be a cord shot.
You could target one of their weapons.
Like,
It's-
target
No,
whatever.
you can't. Just
Not
because
with
because of the
penalty.
nature of where everything is, you can't. So that is going to be a miss. Unfortunately, the angle is just not great, and you do miss. Your ship is grappled with the opponent now, and this is going to be when we're going to go into regular combat time. So.
Yep. Yep. This is why I was hoping we could turn, because then we'd be able to join in fairly quickly.
So I am going to move you guys over to another map. I'm going to assume. Well, Leva, what is your plan? Now that the barge and the spider ship are basically grappled together.
Am I correct in assuming that it will be dangerous to just shoot off, and in that we might actually shoot the wrong ship?
You can try and target individuals, but if you miss, then you will probably hit the ship itself. So,
Yeah, there's no point.
well, it's not that there's no point. It's that you're taking a risk.
Mm-hmm.
So if you target an individual from the enemy crew coming on board the barge, you may miss and hit the hit the barge instead.
But
Couldn't she just attack the spider ship?
Yeah, she could keep shooting the Nyogi ship with the weapons.
Right, but I mean, you're just damaging the hull, and if all of their crew is swarming onto your ship, then you have no chance of actually damaging their crew.
We don't want everybody on that ship to storm onto our ship immediately.
It's
Well,
too late
what-
for that.
Hang on, if she damaged their ship enough to break it up, the crew that weren't on our ship already would be floating around in space, wouldn't they?
They could
So-
also. They are a slaver ship.
Yeah, but what I mean is, if she went with that tactic, it would be how well we are at stopping them getting on board versus how fast you can blow it up.
I mean,
We're not-
it's up to you. If you want to try and break up their ship while it's grappled to the barge, you can certainly try to do that.
I was thinking we'd get into range, so Yeldan can start shooting people.
Yeldan, what do you think?
Your cat has an opinion.
You're on the same ship.
My cat has many opinions, and he's not going to have any, and I'm not going to let him have any of those opinions come to pass.
I'm asking. I'm asking Yeldan what he thinks. As far as I know, Ockar, you're on the other ship, aren't you?
No, we're talking about how my cat keeps screaming at my microphone.
Yes. Well, let's figure out what Leva is going to do, because I need to know for purposes of.
I figure we'll keep shooting at it until we can get close enough with the ballista. I was thinking until we can get close enough so what we have can board their ship while they're boarding our ship.
So you're suggesting we fly closer but also shoot?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
gonna take us a while to maneuver to
Let's do that.
get in range, right? To board them. So
So
Okay.
I'm starting to try and maneuver around so we can get closer and board them, but at the same time the others will shoot at the Nyogi ship.
All right.
Correct.
Then what I am going to do is do this.
because sadly it's like what 5 there's a number of combat rounds before
Okay, so you're all here. I am going to get the foes that you will be facing copied over as well.
Am I supposed to be seeing a different map?
No. I'm just moving your tokens over to the tactical map.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay. Let me go ahead and remove that, and we'll remove that, since the ships don't matter.
They're boarding the barge and we're boarding the frigate. We're gonna put their ship and they're boarding the barge.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get individual initiatives then. Leva and Yeldan, you'll just be Leva, you'll just be rolling for the ship itself.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what just happened to? What?
Huh? Why did I get 0? Should be
Because you added plus in there.
9.
Yeah, you put in +3 as opposed to just 3.
Oh, my bad.
Ah, right. I see our tokens now.
It's still plus 15, isn't it?
Yes. You can try backing up if you want, and turning. You just have to. Well, no, you can't actually turn when backing up, but you can try. If you feel that you're getting too far away, you can back up. So.
I think we just don't bother. We stop and turn.
You
right?
can't. You have to
Right.
move forward to turn.
Arrows or X.
So could we move like this and then turn?
No, because you haven't turned. You can only
Okay.
move it forward.
Okay. Yeah.
Here's the question: are we better off backing up this turn and then trying to move forward and turn again?
It's up to you. Did you already roll for the pommel, Leva?
Yep.
Okay.
It didn't
Yes,
auto
but it didn't
adjust.
take. Just a moment.
Yeah. Okay, level.
I use that. I use that bow that Braxon got.
Okay.
I have a couple of questions.
Yep.
One, can I use a scroll? Or two, am I just sitting here, pretty much? I mean,
You can use a scroll, but if you want to, you can get off the helm and go engage in
no,
combat. I mean, you don't have to be.
I'm
on the
gonna
helm.
Oh
gonna
yeah, that's
sit on the helm.
Is there any point
And-
for you to stay on the helm? Because the ship has us grappled.
Does Lafdul know? Well, I suppose if someone tells Lafdul to get off the helm, he'll get off the helm. But otherwise, it's going to start. Can you use the scroll? You
Yeah,
want to use
You can use a
glyph
scroll.
of warding on the floor in front of him.
Okay.
Basically, something comes in the room and it'll set off the glyph. Well, that's the
You
intention.
want to booby trap the stairs in that case, not the floor.
You
right?
could.
I
think
don't know
you might-
what the positioning is on the barge, so I just say somewhere where they'd have to get to me.
I think you might be able to try pulling us out the grapple, Lafdul.
Well,
You
that's
can.
the whole point of
You can try that.
this. This is the whole point of me, Lafdul, wanting to secure his room with the scroll.
Yep.
Okay, so that
So-
you're going to do that rather than try to break off the grapple.
I'm doing it for this turn.
Okay.
I'm
Right.
casting
Yeah.
the
No,
scroll.
but this round, that's what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah, so it's let me well, let's see what level it is. But you're right with me actually casting it on the floor.
I mean, you.
Alright,
Well, you. I'm going to assume you're doing it at the top of the stairs.
The entranceway into
I mean, what's the
Yeah.
range on it? That's a good
Magic.
question because it might be
Burst.
touch.
walls. I'm sure it's in the walls. The walls is Guardian? Glyph of Warning. Alright, oh god, they're all in this special. The priest traces the glyph in. No. Not that.
Well,
Did
if
it
it's-
not tell you at the top of the spell?
yeah.
No, it doesn't. They're all special. I've got to read it. And the spell's cast.
Well, the fact that it says that a priest traces, that tells me that it's touch.
Yeah, no, that's on the which an area exceeds 50 foot square, which is sprinkled with powdered diamond. That's if you want to make a really large version of it.
No, it does say at the top, range touch.
Oh yeah, it is. My bad.
So yeah, no, you would have to get off the helm in order to do that. You could put it right at the at your feet, but
That's dangerous.
well, not. Well, I mean, it depends on what you do, but the problem is that someone would have to come stand right in front of you.
Yeah, it's not.
Well, the whole point is that I would have an invisibility potion, so they would try to mantle onto the helm upon not seeing someone there, but it would also trigger the glyph trap. Because it would literally be right in front of me.
Here's a question: Can you get up to the Can you get out of the ship, do the glyph, then move back in one turn? How much movement does he have?
It's not very far.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, so the area of effect, you could
5 square feet.
Yeah, you could draw it in front of you and get the area of effect to cover the to the stairway. So
yeah.
So that's okay. So you don't have to get off.
Yeah,
right, that's what I want to do.
Okay. So your initiative is the casting time of the spell, which is special. Well, that's crappy.
The spell. It's all special. It says for every square feet, 1 round is required.
So that's the size of the actual.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, if it's going to take multiple rounds.
Now, yeah, because you do have to trace along the entire area. I got it. All right, so yeah, you would have to get off the helm.
How many rounds would I vaguely think that would take? If it's more than 2, I'm just going to try and just disengage that ship.
So, well, it depends. If you get off the helm and just do the top of the stairs, but that's the end of the round, and the next round would be getting back in the helm, and you wouldn't actually be able to try and disengage the following round.
So
yeah, you're looking at 2 rounds of not trying to disengage.
But you wouldn't have a warm up time.
How many rounds can I be off the helm?
I'll say that 2 rounds is okay.
Alright, I attempt to do that. I attempt to ward the area then.
Okay. Alright, so just set yourself at 99.
I gotta know if the spell actually works though.
Well,
because it's
you won't know until you complete it.
Oh, right. I can't. I've got to roll a roll, and I'll just put myself in initiative, and I'll change it. Did that not show up?
Did you click on your token?
You didn't click in player initiative.
Yeah, you didn't do player initiative.
I'll
just add you. I'll just add you to the turn order. Okay, that's fine.
That works.
8 plus 99.
All right. Let's see. They are actually not going to do anything. All right. So what are you guys directing your crew members to do?
Shoot the ship and then be ready to repel boarders.
Okay.
Is Braxon allowed to tell the crew to avoid looking at the eyes of any large creatures?
You can. Depends on how much you want them to actually avoid it. And this goes for the rest of you as well. How are you going to go about avoiding the gaze?
Not looking in the eyes.
But look in their general direction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's. I think Old was saying there's different degrees of how close you are to looking at that.
Yeah.
Looking at your left feet, or
and they have different effects and different penalties. So, but if you're just kind of trying to avoid looking at their face and look in their general direction, Then we'll go with that. Okay. So now that you're grappled, a hatch appears above the essentially the head of the spider ship, and out crawls a large carapaced creature with big, bulky arms. It's wider than Higgimus. Not quite as tall, but it is wide. And it is swarming over onto the ship. Who is are you as player characters rushing to take the lead, or are you letting your crew take the lead?
I have to stand up, right?
That is true.
That's my movement, so.
Okay. And
Okkar's the only one who can take the lead if he wants to.
Braxon needs to stand up. Can Braxon shoot from lying down, or
no, not with a bow.
Stand up and then shoot.
Not with a bow.
Okay, that means Braxton's going to have to lose. Oh, he gets 2 shots in a round. If he stands up, can he shoot with the bow? Second shot? No. Okay, fair enough.
All right, so Ockar, would you be rushing to take the lead in defense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your wolf.
With your wolf or no?
The wolf is with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So this first creature is surging towards you, Ockar. And I should probably roll multiple.
Yeah, my helmet would
dice.
give me limited vision.
It's not that much. Because
it's not like a knight's helmet, I admit.
Well, no, but it's not about that. It's you have to make eye contact, and if you can't make eye contact because of your helmet, then you can't see.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't saying that he can't see. I'm just saying.
Right, but so
I think he was referring to the fact that he has lack of peripheral vision.
Right, and it's not peripheral vision that will trigger this. It's eye contact. So having a helm that gives you limited peripheral vision isn't going to help at all. Sorry.
Just put the visor completely over the eyes.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's an option of basically swinging wildly and not looking in their direction at all, which guarantees that you will never meet their gaze, but you just are attacking.
At a -4 penalty.
So it's going to attack me?
Yes, it is coming to attack you, and it is going to.
Probably going to try and grapple you and stare at you.
It is going to hit with its.
Really?
Yep.
Really? Even with all my armor?
Yep. I got good rolls.
Damn. And he
Man,
didn't crit. He was able to hit Ockar without critting.
You're rolling way too well today.
I'm starting to get worried. Like I was joking about the party type earlier today, but it might happen still. It might end up me and Lava the only ones left.
What do you think Lafdul's like putting a wall in front of his spelljamming room?
All right, Ockar, it claws at you with enormous claws and then manages to bite you for
both claws.
11 damage. Just one claw. The other claw missed.
How much damage?
11.
Holy shit, that's... Oh god, I'm down to 11 HP.
Yeah.
All right, so Higgimus, you were standing up.
Can I not? Can I use my spell ability from the sword?
Yikes.
Yes, I will let you do that.
All right, I will call upon the power of Gaynor. Hopefully, it still works.
All right, go ahead and roll your 1d8.
Woo!
All right.
More than 1 hit point.
All right, Ockar, your turn.
I'm gonna swing at this guy since that's all I can really do.
Okay.
Yourself.
And you're trying to avoid his gaze, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's like a -2 penalty?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay. I was wondering.
Ah!
That is a miss. Let me roll
Our
for
rolls
your.
today are terrible.
Let me roll for your wolf. That was pretty bad as well. Your wolf misses.
Of course you roll badly for IRPCs.
Okay. The next Umber Hulks are surging over, but they're going
Next.
after crew.
Next,
Oh.
Umber Hulks.
Yeah, so there's at
How
least
many?
3.
Why would you send more than one of us? We can barely handle one.
There's like one that's. Are you trying to kill us, Jesus?
So, somebody on Patreon backed at the let Umber Hulks eat them all level.
Yeah, it's like $500.
I'm telling you, Ald, it would have been easier just to tell us you want to do a different game.
You know, Old, if you plan to destroy this campaign, this is the way to do it.
I don't know what you're
Oh,
talking
well.
about. It seems perfectly reasonable for me.
No.
We'll see.
I wrote down how many. There we go. Okay. So let me see who gets killed. On the
Right.
slaves and crew. You had. So did you send crew on the onto the pommel, or did you send slaves on ex-slaves onto the pommel?
I think it
You
would have
know-
been like the team that.
Higgimus.
I didn't specify other than Rumpus.
Right, I understand. So make a decision now.
I think we would have sent crew because we wouldn't want Lever to die.
Okay, so that would have been 3 crew. So there are 3 of your original crew.
I'm wondering
left.
why we didn't send
Hold on. So 3 crew are on the pommel. 3 regular crew left on your ship. You had 6 left, correct?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why would we send crew?
Because they know the ship. They know how to use the.
It
No,
makes
use it,
sense. It's fine.
Okay.
It's not fine, but it's how you
Alright.
roleplay it.
Come on.
All right, I'm just checking to see what gets killed, and that is going to be.
Remember how we were slaying so many one-hit die creatures? Now we've got the one-hit die creatures on our side.
All right, a Hadizee
Yeah.
dies. One of your 2 Hadizee dies, and
I won't be playing Hadity if Braxon dies in.
there's still 1 left. Still 1 left.
3 Umber Hulks. 3.
Well, we're gonna see. This is, it's like a boss encounter, I feel.
No, this is beyond a boss encounter. This is a Old wants us to die encounter.
Well,
It
not all of us will die.
doesn't feel that way right now, I can say, but
And one of the halfling ex-slaves gets killed.
Oh no, not the halflings.
Yay, the halflings.
All right, Braxon.
That's supposed to be good luck. That's not. Well, I guess that is if it's not you.
Braxton's gonna have to stand up, isn't he? Because
Yep.
he was falling over.
So. But I will let you. I mean, if there's like a potion that you want to drink, I'll let you do that at the same time. Or
Oh, yeah, got a healing potion. Don't think I've got anything else.
Well, if you want to use it, go ahead.
I'm just checking to see if I've got another potion that might be better. But okay, let's roll 20.
Well, make a decision quick.
Yeah.
If you don't think you have anything else, and don't.
I've got a temp healing potion written down, but I don't know if I still got that.
If you still,
You
if you haven't
that would've-
written, if you haven't
All right,
written
it's
down,
just
you have
times 1. All right, I'll take the temporary healing potion then.
it. Okay.
2d4 plus 2. 2d plus 2. Six.
All right, so you get 6 hit points. All right. Another Umber Hulk comes out, and he is carrying a small spider-like creature with the head reminiscent of an eel. The body is covered in tattoos of blue and indigo. All right. But it's staying a little bit back, holding the Neogi for now.
Okay. We got.
Okay.
Alright.
And now your slaves are going to make some attacks. First of all, well, your ex-slaves and everything like that. Ekith is going to attack. He's picked up a battle axe. He misses.
Of course he does.
Kellor gets a critical hit with his dagger.
Keller's an amazing rogue.
He rushes up. He's in the group against one of the other Umber Hulks, and he deals. That is going to be 7 damage.
Nice. The real question is, does he resist the critical hit?
That's what I'm going to check.
It's only a tiny. Was it hit he created with his dagger?
Yeah, he critted with his dagger. I mean, yeah, there's not a whole lot that you could do because it is a small weapon compared to a large creature. It resisted anyways. Okay.
Yeah, I think the best we could have hoped was a bleed, yeah.
And another Umber Hulk comes up, and it is also carrying a
Oh, there's 5.
a Neogi.
No, that's 4.
The Neogi in its arms starts screaming out orders in a language you don't understand. So, yeah. All right. Leva on the pommel.
Braxon shouts, 10 gold pieces to any archers who shoot the Neogi.
10. You're being so generous.
100.
More like 100 or more.
If I get it right, y'all will definitely pick me up on that.
So we want to actually turn the pommel, and
But the thing
and
is,
the people on the pommel want to shoot.
We'd have to move forward to turn, right?
Yes. And you only have a 30% chance to actually turn.
Can
Okay.
they shoot from where they are?
They can shoot from where they are.
Can we shoot and then try to move and turn?
No, you
gotta
shoot at
move
the end of
first.
movement.
What
So
a pity.
I suggest we try to move forward and turn, and hope we
Alright.
turn. Because
We would be able to shoot from here. Question was first from here. Can we shoot from here?
Yeah, you got a
Yeah,
range of
it's-
6.
yeah.
Okay.
You can shoot from
So
both.
we go here, right?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, then no here, and we try and turn to here, correct?
I should use a different die. All right, so you're going to try and turn, and you succeed in turning.
Okay. We just need to back up and try to. We just need to back up one and then move forward. Oh god, this is.
What do you mean back up one and move forward?
So the
Back up.
ship is really, really fighting against you trying to turn because its legs and wings are still essentially folded up and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have enough people to try to get them out.
So you shoot. Correct. I
Yeah.
turned. Now you shoot.
Just shooting at. Oh, that's a miss.
I think we lost someone, Ald.
From
Back
Discord?
anyway.
From Roll20.
No, they reconnected whoever it was.
Ah, right, okay.
All right, so you miss. Let's see if you hit. Okay, you do not actually hit the ship. It goes beyond. I'm just not going to keep track of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
at this point. Anyways, what I was thinking, Leva, is we spend the next 2 turns going backwards, and we move forward and try to turn again, so we're lined up with the ship.
Yeah. Okay.
He wants to do a 3-point turn.
1,000-point turn.
It's gonna be actually. It's probably gonna be like it's like we move backward 2, it'll take 2 turns, and then we move
But-
forward 2 turn, then back
Okay,
up.
Is that-
so
forward.
Wait a minute. Is there something against moving forward 1 and trying to turn again?
We can't do it. Our mobility
Why
cost
not?
isn't a lot. Well, we could, right? But then we don't.
We
we'd
just
end
did
up-
that.
we'd
We
have to
moved
make
forward
a-
1.
But we only have a 37% chance to turn.
If you fail to turn, you'll just go forward.
Yeah. But then we'd have to make more turn. What I was thinking is we go backwards, and then we
It's-
only have to make one more turn.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
so do we roll initiatives again?
Yep.
Did our crew shoot our ballista?
Yeah, we already shot.
No. Was it reloaded?
Yes.
Do you want it shot at
Just
one
the
of the?
one ballista.
Yeah. Do you want it shot at an Umber Hulk or the ship?
Amber Hulk, I think.
Umber Hulk.
Yeah, probably.
Well, the
Be
Amber
better.
Hulk.
Okay.
Can we shoot it at an Amber Hulk holding a Neogi?
You can try. You can try.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Less
make,
probably
likely
fun.
that's our
make the attack roll.
Who's rolling this?
I'll let you do it, Ockar. Or wait,
Yeah,
no,
you
Ockar.
go.
No. Whoever
Go for it.
wants to. I mean, you're not actually on it, but
I'll roll it.
Go for it.
12.
okay.
You don't have the
and
roll 20 curse.
That is going to hit. So you were targeting one of the ones that was holding a Neogi?
Hmm.
Okay. Which one? The first one that came out or
Probably
the
the
second
one
one that
that
came
was
out?
screaming orders.
That's the
Mhm.
one.
One
you
is
want?
screaming orders, yeah.
Okay.
It makes sense. It's like he's yelling orders. Kill him.
3d6 damage, please.
Ow.
Okay. That is
Nice.
11 points of damage.
Nice.
All right, so the crew swings the ballista around and fires off a ballista bolt, and it gets a good score hit along the side of the Umber Hulk, and it stumbles back a step.
That's
Okay.
good.
And I rolled for you. All right. So yeah, initiative time for everyone else.
What do I roll to use a healing potion?
+3.
It's the
Would
same as
I-
lay on hands. I think your lay on hands is better for healing though.
I already used it today.
No.
Did
What's
I?
happening
Yes.
with my... Yeah, you did. What's happening on my spell?
You will know at the end of this round.
So I don't do anything this round.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get a healing potion in.
And your wolf is attacking, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll just attack it on the same round as you. All right.
Higgimus, did you roll initiative?
Mhm.
You must use the page macro. The character sheet one.
Oh yeah. So carry on with the bow or move to axe choppy thing.
Oh, you're gonna use the battle axe?
Yeah, I don't know if I've got an axe. I've got an axe on my weapon sheet. Damn.
I can tell you what to roll if you need to, so don't worry too much about it.
Hey, Old.
Yes.
How big are those Neogi creatures?
They're small.
Here's a wild idea. It's just a passing thought. Could Lafdul shape alter self into... Not alter self, change shape. Or not? Are they too bizarre?
I would have to go look at the description of the spell.
You'd also have to have seen one before.
I'm on the spell jamming thing. Well, not at the moment, actually, now. It'll take a couple of rounds before I notice.
The thing is also, I'm also considering Lafdul's backstory. I don't think he's ever seen a Yogi before.
No, he hasn't. He...
It'll be all cold.
Yeah, no, I will say what the premise of the idea was. Basically,
Perfect.
Lafdul would change his appearance to mimic one of them. Umber Hulk's not particularly intelligent, and Lafdul's going to confuse them by shouting out random words that he hears.
But they can't see you.
Yeah, I know. This is just later down the line. Now I'm just passing a thought what I'm thinking at the moment, if it is such a thing.
Let's see. You would have to reduce yourself as well.
No, I can't reduce myself because I've used my fairy fire. Alright, so that's out the window.
Yeah, because it's 1 foot taller or shorter, and they're more than 1 foot shorter.
Alright, if I can't do it.
So they're only about 3 feet tall in total.
Jesus, those things are tiny.
I'm
it's so
not
dangerous.
sure. Human, humanoid, or any other generally man-shaped bipedal creature. So that would be right out anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, you wouldn't be able to use that to become a Neogi.
Okay.
All right, everyone...
No. I need to know what to roll for the axe.
For initiative.
That is going to be... Okay, for now, I am going to say 5.
5, right.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll add it in properly in the break.
Yeah, alright.
No.
Okay.
I haven't clicked. I don't think I clicked myself properly.
Well, you should still be in there, you can just modify it.
Yeah.
Did everyone else roll?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else who can roll? I'm still on the pommel.
Yep.
Oh, man, hang on. Eternal just trying to give me a scroll bar.
I'll do it.
No, I got it.
Too late.
Yeah. Damn.
Alright.
Okay. Let me see what I can do with this thing. All right, so the Neogi that was being held in the arms of one of the Umber Hulk that got hit, he is beginning to chant something.
Oh, it's a Neogi wizard or cleric or whatever.
Caster.
Braxon's going melee, so he won't be able to do anything. What is Higgimus doing?
All right, I'm going to need a saving throw versus spell from you, Ockar. And some of the regular crew are going to be slaves and crew are going to be needing these as well. So
probably hold person then.
Oh, that would be nasty.
I succeeded.
Okay, Ockar, you suddenly have the feeling of spiders crawling all over you, but you've just, mental force, just ignore it, and the feeling just vanishes. However, 2 of the slaves, they run screaming to the far end of the ship in terror. Just, like screaming, "Get them off me! Get them off me!" Making arm movements as if they're trying to brush something off that doesn't come off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Braxon, your turn.
Uh-huh. Okay, Braxon's going to get the rod. He's going to drop his bow, which he's not used yet. And he's going to run up behind the one that's trying to eat Ockar.
Okay.
And try to chop its legs like chopping a tree down so that he's not looking at the head.
All right. Let's see if... Oh, all right, you're fine. Okay, make your attack roll.
Ah!
That's probably a miss.
Yeah, that is a miss. You've shaped the rod into an axe, but you're just not very familiar with axes. All right, that Umber Hulk, however, he
very familiar with his own weapons.
He heard you coming up and swinging that axe, and he doesn't like that. He's turning to attack you, Braxon.
Oh, thank God.
Ockar says, "Eat him! Eat him!"
He's a paladin. He wouldn't do that.
Yeah, he's
All right. He claws at you. One claw misses, and then he bites at you for... also 11 points of damage.
Ow! Fuck, these things hurt.
Imagine if they get all hits, you're gonna die.
All right. Ockar.
I'm drinking my healing potion.
Okay.
And your and Ocker's wolf's attacking.
Yep.
Probably.
And your wolf is going to attack.
So what do I roll for the healing potion?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Your wolf is not able to penetrate its carapace. All right, 5 hit points.
5. That's better than nothing.
All right. Another Umber Hulk is... Pardon me. It is wading into the slaves and the crew. And that is nasty. Let's see. Where did my... stupid thing. All right. I forgot that the init thing puts it in here, so I'm gonna... never mind. I can't use the up arrow key to get to my last
That was not a very good action at all, Lafdul.
Well, it's what's done is done.
Yep. What's done is done.
Are they actually on the boarding planks right now? Are they actually on a ship?
They have... 3 of them have come across onto your ship.
Yeah, we didn't even get a chance to stop them. They came straight over.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping we'd have a round of archery, but they were too fast.
Hang on, are all the Umber Hooks separate from the Neogi on our ship? So if for whatever reason our ship managed to get away from them, they would no longer have Neogi commanding them.
They have 2
Yeah.
Neogis on our ship.
They're not actually
they're
on the
not
ship
on our
yet.
ship.
They're 2 Neogi in the arms of 2 Umber Hulks that are standing up on top of the enemy ship.
Yeah.
Oh,
Basically
I thought
shouting
they
out
were on
orders.
our ship.
Not yet.
If you broke away, we'd only have to fight the 3 Amber Hawks that are already on board,
Mm-hmm.
and we might be able to fire the ship's weapons at their ship and destroy the other 2 Neogi, the 2 Neogi and maybe the other Amber Hawks.
We might be able to handle the 3 on our ship, but we wouldn't be able to handle the other 2 with them.
Well,
Not without losing most of our slaves, anyway.
Okay, and that is going to be 1 more. All right, so you've lost a dwarf, you've lost a female human, and and a half elf.
Can they separate their attacks?
If they, I mean,
Or are they like sweeping?
they're like, you know, clawing one, clawing, it dies, like, claw another one, it dies, bite another kind of thing. So
So they
depending on
got
how many
3
they hit.
separate attacks.
they have a lot of attacks, yes. All right.
been lucky, and then only one of them's been hitting. What is Higgimus doing?
Higgimus,
My turn now?
it's not his turn yet, no.
Okay. It's not my
Uh,
turn.
That
That's what I'm
Neogi
doing.
is shouting out, and... Okay. Higgimus, Braxon, and Ockar, give me a saving throw versus spell.
Again?
Yeah, got 2
Yeah.
characters. I assume.
Okay, pass probably.
So that's a success.
Probably not for me.
15. I got to get 14 to save versus
Damn
spell.
it!
Okay.
I failed.
Braxon, you notice a 3rd Neogi not held by an Umber Hulk. Higgimus and Ockar, you do not. It is crossing over onto your ship.
Oh, I know where it's going.
Braxon calls out that there's a Nyogi
It's
coming
not your
over.
turn. It's not your turn.
All right.
I just think Lafdul's preparing himself,
What's Lafdul doing?
laying down a glyph.
Laying
Trap
down a
it.
trap.
Suddenly, all the sound right around the center of the fighting that
Silence.
does also catch the two Nyogi on the other ship is completely silent. There is no sound whatsoever.
Why would...
Oh, so the two on the other ship also are silent?
You don't know. That's what happened. All right. Another Umber Hulk wading into crew. And that is just one.
This is bad.
Okay.
This is so bad.
Yeah, stop being bad when Higgimus starts hitting them and Braxon starts hitting them.
The lone elf goes down. All right, now your slave. Well, first we'll have Ekith. He'll attack.
How many of our people we got left?
Still have a
Scores.
lot. You still have a lot.
Yeah, we have a lot. That's the thing.
That is a miss. Ekith misses. Kellor. Kellor misses. And
Aw.
now for the
Trying to attacks for the crew.
humans.
I think we had like around 70 people. We're losing about 6 around.
Yeah, it's not good. Take 11 rounds for them all to go.
The Hadazee is not happy that his friend was slain, and he gets a hit for...
Does he get a critical?
Yep. He does. I'm not going to roll for... I'm just doing the extra damage, though. That is going to be... on this guy.
Is he using a weapon?
Yeah, he's picked up a sword.
Yeah,
Everyone
we-
has
we-
weapons. I'm just going to be doing general weapons for most of them. So yeah, the Hadazee gets a good hit on one of the Umber Hulks for...
Is this the one that Ekith had hit or?
No, it's a different one. Okay, and you got a couple of humans, the former slaves that hit for... This is on the one that Ekith hit. There's a lot of guys to deal with here. The dwarves are coming in and attacking. That is going to be one hit. Okay. That is also on the one that Ekith hit.
You'd think with this many things attacking the creature, you'd just be able to, like, grapple it or pull it down.
If you want them to try that, you could tell them to try that.
Except you can't because they're silenced.
Yeah. Wow.
That is true. There might be some outside of that or something like that, but
Because we've
and
got numbers on our side.
that
We
is
just-
going to be another. And some of the gnomes and halflings managed to hit as well for...
Nice. We're actually doing quite a bit of damage with them.
Yeah, so I mean that's the thing is that you've got a lot of people. The Umber Hulks are certainly going to wade through them pretty nastily, but they can still do damage. Okay.
Yeah, because they can what? We got more than they do, and they can only take out 3 per round each. And one of them occupied by PC, so
Yeah.
that's 6 per round maximum.
All right,
now.
Higgimus, your turn.
All right. Seeing these Umber Hulks kind of way through, he thinks about pulling his gun, but he really needs to hit them. Especially the one that just tore into Ockar
people?
and Braxon.
Okay.
I'm
Oh.
talking. It's my turn. Shut up. I'm going to move, run up and do like a overhand chop down onto this Umber Hulk.
Okay.
And squash 10 crew members.
You successfully avoid looking into its eyes.
Thaco 15.
That is a hit. It is a large creature.
So that's 3d6, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's it rears back in pain, and you think that if you could hear anything right now, you would be hearing a loud cry of pain, but you can't hear anything.
I'm yelling, but nobody can hear it.
Okay, and now the pommel.
Okay, I've had enough time to check out what's the best way of moving, and in some ways the best way of moving is back here and trying to do a turn.
You can't
And-
turn. You have to move forward to turn.
Yeah,
You have to move forward?
that's why I said
Well,
we're
then-
gonna have to move backwards twice and then move forward to try to turn.
Okay, then we move forward and try to turn.
Or we
She isn't.
And
Go ahead.
and the others can shoot. And in answer to Yeldan, it doesn't matter whether we move forward now and turn, or whether we move backwards twice now and turn. In the end, we have to go back and into the right direction. Anyway, let's try.
You do not successfully turn, so change the
All
direction
right.
back to the way it was. And I believe you need another round to turn to fire.
one more round and we can fire again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can
Okay.
we fire with any of the ballistas on our ship?
I think it's going to be another round for them as well.
Yeah, we
One more
got
round.
4
Yeah.
ballistas. I'll be able to fire next round on
Yeah.
our main ship.
Okay. So Lafdul, what exactly were you having the glyph of warding do anyway?
Blind and deafened.
Okay. And all right, seems to have taken. You get back on the helm. So next round, you'll be able to try and break free if you want.
That's the idea. He's going to have his potion of invisibility ready in his pouch.
Okay. All right. We are going to take our break here, and when we come back, we will see how this concludes. So that will be about 10-15 minutes.